Hey everyone, happy The Warning Wednesdays. Can you believe it? The album comes out this Friday. I think everyone's losing their minds, but I think I'm losing my mind more so due to the fact of that listening party that happened and the fan photos that each fan got with The Warning. Like, not going behind a table to do a little, they got to actually stand next to them and take pictures. So jealous. Like, what an iconic listening party. The facial expressions of people listening to it, because obviously it was like a little behind the scenes clip. But I listened to it on mute, so I don't even know what audio was playing. And just seeing some people's faces where they're just like catching flies with their mouth, like, I'm like, oh no, I'm so nervous to listen to it. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. I feel like 5 albums in, how does it get better? But obviously the singles that have been released thus far have been iconic. So I am so excited for this album. So my goal is to film the album reaction on Friday because I know social media spoilers will happen and I'm not here for that. So Friday I will be recording my reaction and I'm just going to have to make you guys wait until The Warning Wednesday next week to watch it. So unless I'm really in the mood to like use my weekend to edit, we'll see how it goes, but stay tuned for next Wednesday. I'm actually shocked at myself that I have not watched the performance video for Ego. I don't know what the hell I've been doing. So I've listened to the official audio. There was a whole video on that. I watched the official music video. There's a whole video on that. And I've watched the behind the scenes video and there's a whole separate video on that. So what am I doing with my life? The performance videos are my all-time favorite things from The Warning because I prefer them over music videos every single time, except Kerosene. I feel like Kerosene is a vibe. That music video was great, but I also prefer the performance video from Kerosene. So anyways, you guys know I hate music videos, but I think this will be iconic. So I'm curious to see if it's very similar to the music video. I'm sure it's still in that black and white theme. Let's see if anything surprises me.
Intención jamás será la de ofender. Es algo que nunca logras entender. No puedo cambiar lo que decides ver. Ya lo intenté, ya me cansé. Piensas que me importa pero ni te oí. A mí no me sobra tiempo como a ti. Es que aquí seguimos pero yo me fui. Ya te leí, te dejo ahí. Diles cómo todo, todo. Mientras hablas, tú me pagas. No me digan que yo no puedo, siempre tomo lo que yo quiero. Yo no la beso, no muerdo un ataque directo al dedo. No me digan que el regalado no es mi culpa que siempre gano. Ya se nota que tiene miedo un
cool. Oh, such a good song. Honestly, probably the hardest Spanish song they've come out with for me, who doesn't really speak Spanish, but I appreciate this type of performance video or even their music video where the lyrics are present because I feel like when I read in Spanish, I can learn their songs way faster. So that's how I learned all the words to Que Más Quieres. I would read the lyrics over and over and over while listening to the song and then they just stick. I feel like if I'm not reading it, I'm probably saying the wrong thing. And we all know the warning looks at the mouths of people when we're singing along and realize that we're saying it wrong. So I don't want to be that fan, you know? So I appreciate them doing this for me. Okay, so it is very similar to the music video. The vibe is the same, the glowy eyes are the same. I just adore their live performances for their music videos. I think they're just gorgeous. The directing and the videography in this video is just so well done. And it must have been a little difficult for them to do in terms of just putting the lyrics behind the screen because like you have to like shove everything in. And then obviously there are lyrics that just don't show up, which is understandable. But it's just so cool how they mimic the vibe of their music video because they're doing it in the same place, obviously, and keep it just so relevant to the vibe of it. And I really, really love that. It would still be really cool if they did a live performance video where it's completely separate from the music video, but I see why they're doing this. They're filming content in the same space. They're getting out how many videos? They did the music video, the performance video, and the behind the scenes video. That's 3 videos of pure content and revenue generating content. So like, duh. Like, why wouldn't you? It's just genius. But it's also not just for revenue generating. I believe personally that they do the behind the scenes and they do these extra videos for the fans because a music video isn't enough for us. We want to know what's going on behind the scenes. We want to know the storyline. We want to see them actually, you know, always playing their instruments. So for example, Kerosene, you know, there was some acting involved, but the performance video, redonkulous. It's like proof that they can play. And I feel like if anyone says that the Warning can't play their instruments, they haven't watched enough things. You know what I mean? And it just, those comments irk me. They irk me. But anyways, I think this was sick. Again, the music video is iconic and I think it was so well done. And the performance video is just as good. I can't complain. The Warning doesn't let me down when it comes to their music videos or their performance videos. I feel like back in the day, like for example, with like Choke, it was technically a performance video, you know, because they're always on their instruments. But now that they're getting into more of like a creative space with how they want their music videos to be shown, it's like the old school version of the Warning videos. I feel like they've always been very creative. I think this is just more on a huge scale. And I'm happy for them. I really hope this album does well. Kerosene is number 2 on the charts, which is wild. Architects is number 1, but The Warning is number 2, and it's very close. It could happen. The switch could happen. So I hope you guys are streaming Kerosene like crazy because it's possible to give them this number 1. It's possible. Put it on the loop. Playing your records isn't going to help, but buying the record would. If the Kerosene 7-inch record is still available, add to cart. If you can, obviously. All right, thank you guys so much for watching this. I want to know your thoughts on the performance video versus the music video, and let me know what song you're excited for from this new album. I have to say, Perfect Daughter, I'm very curious. I'm very curious about the sound of it. I'm really hoping for a slower song, but like with an edge to it. Kind of like a Happier Than Ever from Billie Eilish. It's very slow and then it just fucking rips your heart out at the end. I kind of want that from The Warning, and I feel like they could do this for me. So fingers crossed. I have not heard a damn thing of anything, of any snippet. All I've heard was Ritual, Ego, and Kerosene. I think that's it. Yeah. Haven't heard the snippet from Everything's Falling. I'm so excited. Anyways, vinyl of the day. All right, so this is the most random vinyl of the day I've ever had. This is an album I got from Conrad's coworker, Josh. Cabin Jack. I have no idea. Never heard of this in my life. He told me that they accidentally sent him two, and he tried to send it back, and they just don't respond. So he's like, "You can have it. Check it out. See if you like it. If you don't, whatever." And I haven't spun it yet. It's not even open yet. I'll do a vinyl opening. If you know what this is and you like it, let me know. Let me know what songs are good. I might just do a record opening for my YouTube shorts and then just spin it and see how I like it. Apparently, it's a very chill, easy listening, and in the background type music. So, but if you've heard of it and you think it's just like redonkulous, let me know. And honestly, if I don't end up liking it, I'm happy to ship it to you. So let me know. All right, guys, enjoy your Warning Wednesday and have the best listening time on Friday, hearing Everything's Falling. And I'll see you next week. I don't know where it is. I think it's time to take some shit off my desk. Shit has to change.